It would help if I put it on the right screen. That would help. Anyway, hello everybody. Okay, I do have some explaining to do. So, as you probably saw if you looked on the socials, you may have noticed I said today was going to be Persona 3 Reload. As you can tell, that's not happening now. The reason for this is I got lazy and I couldn't be arsed switching consoles. So I thought, okay, if I'm not going to play what I'm originally going to play, what can I do instead? So I thought, fuck it. Seth was calling me, by the way. Just thought I'd point that out. You know, Seth. Seth was calling me. I hear them calling me. I hear him whispering. Shut your face. But yeah. As I'm getting distracted. But to be fair, you guys know I get distracted quite easily. Especially on these streams. And it's regardless if I have somebody alongside or not. Bear with me a minute. I'm just gonna check Tickety Talk. Oh, shut up, Persona 3. Persona 5 even. Shut up, Persona 5 music. I love Persona 5 music, but I don't want to hear it at this precise moment in time. Now, there was something I was gonna try and do, but then I realised, oh wait, yeah, my ring light's busted, isn't it? And I haven't bothered to replace it yet. Oopsie. Da 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 da. I only need the phone holder bit. I don't actually need the actual, because the ring light's still working perfect. Oh. I could just buy a new ring light for that. Oh, excusez-moi. So, this is going to be the bit where I get interrupted, isn't it? Oh, excusez-moi. Because I was going to load up, TikTok on my phone and go live on there. Since my phone's on 100% now. Like I said, there's a bit of an issue. I don't have the, the ring light. I should mention. Right. So I did have a ring light that was freestanding. because the amount of times it got bashed against an old table, the leg decided to just, collapse on itself. So, yeah, so I don't have a ring light at the minute, per se. Well, and then my ring light that I have currently, I lost the bit, the phone holder bit. So, yeah, some fun with that. To be honest, I've not really done anything, sort of TikTok related as per se in a very long time. I'm just trying to remember, where did I get my original ring light from? Surely it was Amazon. I'm gonna guess it was Amazon. Just bear with me a minute, everybody. Just stand by. We are checking. Why is there 6 pages of this stuff? Oh yeah, quite a few orders that were in lockdown. When did I order the ring light? Man, I found my first. Oh yeah, I bought my geography book. Just stand by, everybody. I'm just working this out because. Wait a minute, I could just go to Home Bargains and get one. Yeah. That's a good idea. Just thinking about it now, I could just go to bloody... Okay. So I have found it. How much was my original ring light? Because that's the one I still have. $12.99. How much has it gone up to? Unavailable. $12.99. Unavailable. Right. Okay. So this is obviously the part of the show where I blab on about random crap for about 25-30 minutes or so. Dude, perfect if I had a ring light, but I don't anymore. I mean, I suppose something I could do. Well, I'm actually gonna just check a plan. I have a plan. Whether this works or not, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know whether it'll work or not. It involves getting my ring light to sit at a certain angle. Well, actually, that nearly works. Actually, hang on. If I slide it in between there now. So maybe it might actually be better if I just have it resting on my. That'll work. Should we go and say hi to everybody that's on TikTok? Fuck it. We should do that. Zenless Zone Zero. I'm also going to change the cover image, because that cover image is what we call ancient. Yeah, Seth will do. Seth will do nicely. Sorry, couldn't resist. Yeah, so just realized the Instagram the Instagram, the TikTok locker are gonna have. They're not gonna. Well, they're gonna be able to see the entire screen, but of course they're not gonna see half as much, and unless I decide to go full. Let's do that. Yeah, that makes no difference whatsoever. To be fair. Can I? Yeah, there we go. Let's see, multi-view. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Bear me a moment, everybody. Stand by, I'm just gonna check something, guys. Seth is just getting Seth is just getting all the sort of. In fact, yeah, I'll actually put it on the full screen interface. Just tilt the screen. Yeah, that'll do. I'll hit the go live button. And we'll see if this works. If this works, it's going to be incredible. Holly, could you not lick the mattress topper, please? Thank you. So, hello to everybody watching on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. That's right. It's 3 streams in 1. As we are just enjoying Seth on the screen. Don't question it. That's just how it is. If you don't like it, tough. So we do have 3 different chats I have to keep an eye on. So that's gonna be fun. Now, I believe it's going to be very quiet on. Oh, sorry, Johnny again. On all 3 fronts. But yeah. Who doesn't like Seth? Don't answer that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Oh, view materials, that's what we want to do. Maybe. There we go. La la la. Looks like we're gonna have to keep going. What were we doing before? Oh yeah. We'll do some searching, because why not? Yeah, so that was pointless. We'll go again. Sounds like there's some camera issues inside. We'll go again. Yep. Let's go number 3. So it's an A, but what is said A? Who is it? What is it? Let's find out.
How can this little old trucker do for you?
Oh, look, it's Piper again. Who we do not care about at this precise moment in time. Let's see, what can we do here? I don't think there's going to be an awful lot we can do. But yeah, hello everybody that's watching on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. Yeah, you heard me correctly. You've got Twitch, which, well, the Twitch guys can see what I can see, to a degree. Sorry, the TikTok peeps can see what I see. The Twitch lot and YouTube lot, you guys can see the same thing. But obviously Twitch and YouTube, you guys get to see this in, 1080p, whereas on TikTok you, well, don't really have too much to deal with. In the meantime, I haven't got a clue. What are we gonna do? Those are sold out for 19 days. Yeah, so there's not a lot we can do at this precise moment in time. I suppose we continue the storyline, so we gotta go and see the Tin Master. Who is the Tin Master? Haven't got a clue. Not a clue in the slightest. Yeah, so... Oh, it's the coffee shop person. Hello, Tin Master. How did something like drinking coffee can boost your VR combat scores even become a thing? Haven't got a clue. Haven't got a clue in the slightest. Now, LucasAid or DP? I'm gonna go with the LucasAid option. There we go. So, and it mentions about promoting and shit. I can't be bothered reading it, considering I have to do a lot of reading on Wednesday stream. In case you're wondering, what am I streaming on Wednesday? Well, I'm glad you asked. We are going to be streaming Danganronpa V3. So we finished Danganronpa 2 on Friday. So I thought, let's continue the Danganronpa momentum and stream again. I should mention I'm not streaming tomorrow, and I'm not streaming on Friday either. Those are just going to be some chill days. And, well, I might do some filming. But the plan is to, have 2 days where I do not stream this week. I'm sorry for the TikTok peeps that can't really read the text that's on screen. I'm going to point to it. There, I'm sorry you guys can't really read that. But if you pop along to YouTube and Twitch, you can actually read the chat because you get the full screen experience. If I hit the escape key, okay, maybe not. If I hit reset the thing, is there a way to quickly, cheekily pause just for a moment? Oh shit! Apparently, there's a way to drop your phone. 1 minute, everybody. I'm just going to pause the stream for a minute just so I can show you what's what. Right, so I need to make sure I'm on the right bit, which is here. I'll mute that. I'll just hit live and here we are, everybody. As you can see on, I'm just taking YouTube as an example. As you can tell on the YouTube, you can actually read the text a bit. Well, in fact, you guys can read the text better on the TikTok stream if I just leave it like that. But I need to see both chats, so sorry, you lot. I'm going back to OBS now. So the phone doesn't want to sit. As it's trying to... In fact, what I need to do first is I'm going to pause that again. So there we go. I need to just angle that down a little bit just so the screen's a little bit more visible. I know what it's about to do. Right. Phone, can you please just stay where you are just for a minute? Greatly appreciated. Right. So, again, I would read that, but I've got a lot of reading to do on Wednesday stream, so I'm not going to bother. But I'll let you guys, you know, read it. So no. Okay, so that's one downside compared to Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact, is there's no auto button, you know, sort of the auto scroll button, which is annoying, but what can you do? What can you do? Not a lot. Yes, we are here. Do 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 do. Looks like we get to do a massive favor called you get the coffee from Tin Master, deliver it to the customers queuing to try out the new VR game as soon as possible. Du, 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 du. Yeah, I can't be bothered reading. Reading. I can't speak either apparently today. And the third one, espresso. I mean, personally, I like a cappuccino, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah, so for those watching on TikTok, consider going over to my Twitch and YouTube to see the gameplay in well, full screen. This week is a bit different to normal week. Well, this weekend for the foreseeable future is a bit different. First, I need to report to the promoter. Oh, we get to play a VR game! Yay! Well, I could just put my VR headset on. And in fact, for those that are watching on TikTok, I can show you said headset. Here it is. Like I said, I could just pop this on just now. And unfortunately, with TikTok and YouTube, they will not understand what is going on. and what I've shown the TikTok lot. So I'm thinking, is that it? Are we done? Ah, the cafe, the Cough Cafe coffee shop. There we go. Words. They're pretty difficult. Proxies can purchase one beverage daily. Alright, yawning again. Right, let's try again. Proxies can purchase one beverage daily, which, when used, can recharge your battery charge and grant a buff for better efficiency in obtaining materials. There we go. Let's have a little gander.
To jumpstart your day.
Do. Let's order an espresso. We're just getting to watch a coffee being made. That looks simply lovely.
Whenever you feel lost, you can always come back here for a cup of coffee.
Achievement complete. Go get a car in the parking lot and head to the HIA club. Do we have to go there? Can we, like, go elsewhere? Probably not. But it is what it is sometimes. Let's... Okay, this is an interesting car. Can you get... yeah, you can't really get much stuff in there, to be fair. Like, as you can see, the space at the back is, well, not a lot, to be honest. It's a 5-seater? No, it's a 4-seater. Okay. And it is left-hand drive. Anyway, let's go to the Hollow Investigative Association. We can teleport. Ooh. Here we are at the HIA. It's very good, very good. Now, it's the manager from the video store. You came after all. Have you had your coffee? No. No, we've not had a coffee. In fact, I have a Lucasade alert to my left. So, yeah. Right. I've got a squeaky chair again. So, where's the game? Well, the game is there. So, ooh, what's this? What does this button do? Da, 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 da. You know what, let's activate that and see what happens. That's normally what's a good thing to do. Just have a look. Please register at the desk so you can experience the association's VR game. Fair enough. Don't forget our slogan, Hollow Rider. Next line is challenge accepted. If you want to try it, find Miss Bertha at the front desk. She's the one with the red hair. Okay, fair enough. Ah, it's the one on the right, left. Welcome to the HIA Career Club. The Hollow Investigative Association. The Hollow is. Apparently, I can't read that, but we're gonna try again. The Hollow Investigative Association is the Hollow Disaster Response Agency in New Eridu, responsible for Hollow and Hollow disaster related matters. There we go. I don't know why that was so difficult. But hello everybody that's watching on TikTok, YouTube and Twitch. Feels weird to say all three. Though realistically, if I had my other phone, if I really wanted to, I could go live on Instagram as well. Though that would require some technical advancements called grabbing an old phone of mine and preparing it on and see what's what. Now, TikTok guys, you may notice I'm very rusty when it comes to TikTok lives. When I mean rusty, I mean very rusty. Twitch and YouTube, you guys know I stream a lot on here. I mean, I think I'm starting to lose brain cells here. Participate in the VR chat trial. Here's an overview. Hosting new recruitment event at the club where you can use a VR device to experience the HIA's Hollow-themed combat VR game, Hollow Rider. I'll be riding bikes into a hollow. Players in the trial event have a chance to get a free portable VR device provided by the association. We must inform you, when you use the club's VR training equipment, it collects your training data for analysis and optimized training plans. All data is stored anonymously and does not reveal your record. Again. We shall try again. All data is stored anonymously and does not record your identity information. There we go. Took me a while just to spit that out. Of course, as a token of appreciation for your support and assistance, the association will provide rewards for all on-site combat training. Would you like to use the VR chat right now? VR chat? VR chat? This ain't no VR chat. You know what? Guess what I'm gonna do? I've had enough of TikTok, to be honest. So it's the case of I couldn't be arsed. I was trying to. You guys know I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to be family friendly, aren't I? Because TikTok is big meanie. Hence why I don't like streaming on it anymore. Haven't done so for many years. In fact, I have an idea. Hey, do you know what I should do? Do you know what I should do, guys? How do we feel How do we feel if we go live on Instagram? How do we feel on that? Let's do it. Let's be and cue it. That's just turned into a little jingle, hasn't it? Excusez-moi. Let's do it. Let's be and cue it. We recommend you go for the Agent Promotion Simulator. Simulation time. Right. Other idea. Since it's what we call quiet, since it is very quiet, so what I'm going to do, everybody, is I'm actually going to turn my microphone off for a wee bit. Just because... just because, you know, it's quiet, and as you can probably tell, I am struggling to, you know, actually continuously talk. So, hence why I'm going to turn my mic off for a bit. If people start becoming more active, I will, or if I feel like I want to chat, I will unmute my mic. So, I'll see you guys in a bit. Don't worry, the game will still run. And if I'm, like, not moving for a bit, you know, like 5-10 minutes, it's probably just me going on a quick break. If not, I've probably put myself on the break screen. Right, see you soon.
Ready for nothing to fear. Standing by.
Star.
I'm sorry.
To what do I owe the pleasure? Good day.
If you need help, call me anytime.
I have.
Ready for combat.
A mission? Take.
I have.
Standing by. Needs.
My loyalty lies with the winner.
Is it work time? Is food included?
Nothing. Ready for.
Did you call me? Meow. Relax, it's like a walk in the park. I wanna
Backup's here.
Target confirmed. Go.
You don't have what it takes!
My turn.
Copy that.
No problem!
Set. Reporting in. Backup's here. Which
At
one?
your command.
Turn over, and you lead.
Outmaneuvered. Back off! Time to.
You're under arrest.
Preparing takedown. Fracture!
Watch it!
You asked for it.
Target confirmed. Go. Ready for combat. Ready for combat.
Stop!
I'll help you win. The lunch is on you. Did you call?
I have to. A mission? Take me along.
I'll help you win. The lunch is on you.
Stand.
Did you call me? Meow.
If you need help, call me anytime. A mission? Take me along.
I'm back! Sorry it took so long. My carrot would only navigate to the other exit farther away. Oh, right! I saw on my phone that the demolition was delayed. But then the stupid train got away, so Nicole and the others are still in danger. Oh, what should we do now? We need to figure out a plan of action quickly.
Don't worry. I understand how you feel, Nekomata. But first, we need to have a little chat.
What's going on? Why the sudden change in tone? The hair on my ears is standing up.
Nekomata, this is important, so we want you to be honest. What kind of trouble did you and the cunning hares get yourselves into exactly? Didn't the news say the train was transporting explosives? Why would it be carrying a bunch of fake PubSec officers? And you reacted so quickly to the enemy. Not like something you'd expect from someone in shock.
If there's anything you're hiding, you can talk to us about it.
You mean it?
If you want support from Phaethon, you better answer my brother and tell us what you're hiding.
I'm not trying to hide anything from you guys. I really didn't know there were people on that train. It's just that I've seen guys dressed like that somewhere else. You're totally right. The cunning hares and I are in big trouble this time. But we just wanted to save people.
You never mentioned this before.
That's because it's so ridiculous. I didn't even think I could explain it. We were so busy trying to stop the train earlier. You didn't have time to finish watching the Bang Boo's visual record. But Nicole's Bang Boo actually captured everything on camera. You'll understand when you finish watching.
I'm starting to get used to the ether concentration here. I wasn't feeling too good when we first got in.
Hey, we might not have come across any strong ethereals yet, but the dead-end butcher is around here somewhere, so stay on your toes. Especially Billy. You totally got carried away in that last battle. How many times have I told you not to make a ruckus? We need to get to the Red Fang Gang's base and finish this commission. Can't you be more like Nekomata? Fast and quiet? Even if the dead-end butcher did come along, it might not even notice her at all.
Plus, I gotta say, we cat people have 9 lives. That counts for something.
Everyone wait. You see the railroad tracks on the side of the road? It's not just broken off here. A gaping hole has been clawed out.
She's right!
Looks like the dead-end butcher has been here. We might come across it if we keep going.
That's no good. Since there's signs of it here, let's find another way around. Nekomata, will you see if your carrot can suggest another way to the Red Fang Gang's base?
Yeah, I can find another route. But the path we're on is the most direct.
I know you're anxious to find your family heirloom, but this is no normal mission. Safety first, as they say. What's wrong? You sound like someone stepped on your tail.
Over there! I saw a little kid run past just now!
Huh? What are you talking about? You know we're in the dead-end hollow, right?
There have been cases of small children entering the hollows by mistake. But the direction you're pointing, Nekomata, is the original route we were planning on taking.
Hey! You think I'm just saying it to make you take that path? I really did see a kid! A little girl in a blue top with brown hair and a ponytail!
That's a pretty detailed description. Maybe she really did see her.
Even if we believe you saw the child, are you suggesting we go save her? I should remind you, this is not what we were commissioned to do.
What's that supposed to mean? It's not part of the commission, so you'll just ignore a child lost in the hollow? I knew you were boring. But cold-blooded too? If you're worried about not getting paid, don't be. I'm not like you. I'll pay you extra for looking for the girl.
I didn't expect you to not be a bad person.
Huh?
That had me scared just now. When she pointed out the child, I really thought her next line was gonna be, "Forget the kid! I want my family heirloom!" But this kitty's a kind employer.
If you really are determined to save the girl, Nekomata, then I'll go with you. You don't need to use the commission fee as a bargaining chip.
Ambi, you should at least ask me when it comes to commission fees. Guess it can't be helped. But I agree, we can't just leave a kid in a kid's aptitude for ether is underdeveloped, and she can't save herself. Every minute spent in the hollow is dangerous. Not to mention the dead-end butcher is around here somewhere.
Then let's get time and space change fast in the hollows. If we don't hurry, we'll never find her.
What are you waiting for, Nekomata? Let's go.
Oh. They really seem to be sincere. Oh man.
There's so many ethereals around. That kid really worries me.
Luckily, I didn't see any signs of them on the way over. Still, hopefully we can find her, and fast.
Get away from me!
Over there!
Where?
I don't see her anymore. She disappeared.
Why is it always the cat that sees her? I know Thyrans have better vision than normal people, but my visual components are pretty good too.
Hey, do you all think there are more and more claw marks around here? We've been coming across stronger ethereals too.
Now that you mention it...
We can't keep going like this. How can we save anyone when we're in danger ourselves? We need a plan.
Nekomata, are you sure you saw her? Why is it every time you see her, we find nothing?
The hollow changes so quickly. By the time we've gone over, things have already warped. It's not my fault. If we want to catch her, you guys just need to keep up.
Negative. We don't have the physical advantages when it comes to running like you do. In our current situation, we should reserve our energy to escape if we encounter the dead-end butcher.
Oh!
What's that supposed to mean?
You talk about saving people, but when the time comes, you can only think of yourselves.
That's not true.
Really? Then you mean you aren't confident in your abilities?
I can't pretend I didn't hear that. If I get serious, even Billy using his fuel reserves can't beat me.
I can't pretend I didn't hear that, Ambi.
No problem then. We'll just run after the girl.
I'm more than happy to.
What? Wait! Isn't anyone gonna ask my opinion?
From the looks of it, we're already deep within the dead-end hollow.
I pooped. We've been running for so long. You guys have pretty good stamina.
Weren't you the one who said the only way to catch up with the kid was to run? Now you're the first to complain.
Nonsense! I can still outrun you all!
Okay. Everyone just take a break. We'll keep looking in a minute. On second thought, this area is about to be demolished, so the residents should have been evacuated. How did a kid get in?
Maybe she got lost.
If it's like that movie, only a ghost would appear in such a place. Her sudden appearance was only to lead the rescuers into a deadly trap.
There's no such thing as ghosts! promos at a time like this.
Don't worry. If a ghost attacks, I'll protect everyone.
Really? Can you guys not say stuff like that? Right. I feel better now. Let's get going.
Wait a sec! It's a kid! Over there! Don't run! Wait for us!
Huh? Wait, there... Really?
Hurry! Faster! We gotta keep moving! The girl's just up ahead!
What's this?
Nicole, take a break.
I'll save my strength.
Leave it to Billy!
Dangerous target detected. Suggestion. Attack while it is closed. When its core lights up, please move away as quickly as possible.
Pinch your maneuver.
You rang?
I'll save my...
Confirmed.
Leave the last one to me! Keep your eyes closed, kiddo! It's okay. It must be scary being lost in a hollow.
What are you talking about?
We...
Saved me? I saved you! Why are you wandering around that monster's territory? If I hadn't led you here, you'd have walked right into it.
Huh? What do you mean?
If it weren't for you guys, I might have found the Hollow's exit back to New Eridu by now. I think I can hear something.
What's that? What's going on?
An ethereal?
That's the dead-end butcher? He's a lot bigger than I expected.
It's catching up. We've got nowhere left to run. Huh? This bright light. Ah! It's the hollow exit.
Nicole!
Seriously, why is every single commission such a struggle?
Nicole!
Nekomata, considering the circumstances, don't you think we deserve a bonus?
Nicole!
I hear you! I've barely been sitting on you for a minute. Stop complaining.
No, it's not that! Look in front of you!
Huh? Isn't this Canvas Street? Then these people are... Wait. This is the blast zone. It was supposed to be cleared. Why are there so many people? How many are there?
Over 100 at least. Me and Envy only did a rough count of whoever was willing to come out and speak to us. There could be even more.
I thought that Vision said they cleared everyone out days ago.
They say they don't know what's going on. They haven't been able to contact anyone on the outside for a week. I'm guessing Vision has set up jamming devices.
So what is this? When exactly is Vision planning to evacuate everyone?
Children, you must be coming from the city. Are you bringing any news?
Excuse me, who are you?
Oh, the little girl you just saved from the Hollow is my granddaughter. Thank you for rescuing her. She's always been naughty. She thinks she can sneak into the Hollow safely just because she's got ether aptitude. Yesterday, because a public security officer wouldn't tell her the exact time, she came up with an idea to go to New Eridu and ask around. I took my eyes off of her for 1 second and she ran into the Hollow.
Excuse me, an officer? Did you say an officer came by?
Yes, that's right. Yesterday, my granddaughter and a few neighbors got tired of waiting and headed to ask Vision what was going on, but an officer stopped them before they got there. They said nobody could get through because explosives were being handled nearby, and once things were ready, a train would be coming for us. Most of us here are old, sick, and disabled. Other than my granddaughter, none of us have any aptitude for ether, so we can't go anywhere. We were told to wait, so that's all we can do.
But it doesn't make sense. How can something as big as a mass evacuation of residents not be scheduled in advance? They just left everyone waiting for notice. And I haven't heard of public security being involved in the project before.
Miss, you mean to say...
That public security officer who stopped the residents is suspicious. There has to be more to it than this. I remember them saying Vision Corporation won the bid thanks to a much lower cost.
I get it. The Metro renovation project is one of the most talked about in New Eridu. It's technically and financially demanding, and they still have to relocate the residents. But if Vision just dealt with the residents along with the demolition, that'd save costs.
So, what you're saying is, Vision has just abandoned us all here?
Vision always wanted to perform well enough to enter tops, but I never thought they'd stoop so low for a seat at the table.
No, we can't let Vision get away with this! Nicole, what do you plan to do now?
I didn't expect this when I took on the commission. Fine, sure. We came into the dead-end hollow looking for something, and yeah, saving a kid along the way is a good thing, but... a small, odd-job agency can't take on a massive corporation. So, what do you two think?
I'll do whatever you say, boss. But, Anby...
I didn't expect to agree with Nekomata on this matter. I'm staying. I understand Nicole's thinking, but I can't follow this time. This is my chance. I won't make the same mistake again.
Is that so? Going against a corporation? Anby, you really pulled at my heartstrings! They're the Vision Corporation! They may be big enough to join the Tops Alliance! Just think of the money we could squeeze out of them if we threaten to expose them! Quickly, Billy, Anby, go tell each of these gold nuggets, victims, that the Cunning Hairs are willing to represent them in their lawsuit for compensation! Don't just stand there! Get everyone to sign the authorization forms! Collect them one by one! And Nekomata, I know you're our client, but I have something for you to do too.
Me?
You want to save everyone, right? You know the area, and you're the most agile. Here, take my bamboo. I want you to take it someplace and get help.
Okay, that's everything. Nicole told me they'd stay in the construction area, collecting victim signatures and monitoring Vision's movements. My mission was to find Faithin and get help. After leaving the others, I went back through the dead-end hollow and came straight to your store. Really, I'm not lying! Nicole and everyone else in the blast zone are in grave danger! Please, Faithin, you have to help me save them!
We believe you, Nekomata. But as professional proxies, we have to warn you of the risks involved.
Right. In saving all the residents, we'll inevitably come to blows with the Vision Corporation.
Yeah, you don't need to tell me that. I made up my mind ever since I left. All I can think about now is getting everyone out of the blast zone.
Okay. If the client has made up her mind, there's nothing more to say.
Well then, let's work on a rescue plan. Take a look at this map. The Cunning Hares and the residents are trapped at the Canvas Street station, which is several kilometers away from the surveillance point where Perlman's located.
But to keep the trapped residents in check, he's transported a number of armed mercenaries pretending to be public security by train. Speaking of which, the train that we delayed earlier is almost at its destination, so there'll be even more of them to guard the residents.
We're not strong enough to face them head on, but perhaps we can take advantage of holes in the enemy's defense.
Yeah? What does that mean?
Look, those trapped residents have no ether aptitude, so the mercenaries don't expect anyone coming from behind. With everyone guarding the front, the surveillance point should be relatively unguarded.
That makes sense. We can go around behind them through the hollow and catch them off guard.
Yeah, good idea. And then?
Then, we quickly hijack the train at the surveillance point and go through the hollow to the Canvas Street station. As long as the residents get to the station platform in advance, we can have everyone out of the blast zone in minutes.
How clever! The train itself has some resistance to corruption, so as long as we get them out of the hollow quickly, they won't get affected! Yeah!
Hey Fairy, can you drive the train out of the hollow and into New Eridu as quickly as possible?
Affirmative. I have already mapped out the shortest route.
No time to waste. Let's get started then.
Nekomata, take this bamboo. Go find Nicole and tell her the plan. Then...
Right! Then, it's crunch time.
Standing by. Ready for combat.
You need a lift? Then buckle up, buddy.
Standing by.
Good. Let's take a break. So sleepy.
be here. I've got the last few signatures.
Thanks.
No, I should be thanking you. We were really at our wits' end before you kids arrived. But when is the young lady you sent for help coming back? She's been gone a long time.
You're right. I hope she didn't run into trouble.
They may have gotten the drop on us, but we were ready for it.
That voice! It's the proxy!
Sorry to keep everyone waiting!
I see. So you planned to stop the demolition by blocking the train, but you didn't expect to find a bunch of vision reinforcements. This means vision is at the point of no return. They'll do whatever it takes to stop the residents from getting out. But the proxy's plan to seize the train could work. It's true what they say about Phaethon's wisdom and courage. Ma'am, you've heard our plan. Now, we have something to ask of you. We need you to get all the residents together at the platform nearby.
Don't worry, I'll tell them. When the time comes, they'll be there.
Right. By the way, there was an old Red Fang Gang base in the Hollow somewhere around here. Have you heard of it?
What's with the abrupt change of topic? Why do you want to know all of a sudden?
Nekomata's commission fee. We still haven't found her family heirloom. I thought maybe the residents here might know something.
I know the place. Everyone around here knows the Red Fang Gang.
Is that so?
Yes. Since they made their name on Canvas Street, everyone here is related to them one way or another. In the early days, they weren't what they are now. Back then, they took in lots of orphans, taught them to read and defend themselves. They often stood up for those in need. They said they'd protect this place forever. Unfortunately, a few years passed, and that Silver Boy changed. He looked down on the slums and led the gang to do some awful things. As things got worse, many in the gang couldn't stand to see what it had become. Many of them left the gang. Soon after, the Red Fang Gang moved out of here. We don't want anything to do with the Red Fang Gang anymore. Silver fell into the hollow while being chased by public security. He only has himself to blame.
What did you say?
What's the matter, young lady? We want nothing to do with them. What's wrong with that?
No, not that. You said Silver fell into the hollow being chased by the pubsec? Wasn't he killed by the cunning hares?
About that...
Little kitten. I mean, Miss Client, you can understand, right? We wanted to tell you, but each time you looked at us with those big, cute eyes, we just couldn't. We're sorry. We were there, but it was public security who did it.
So it wasn't you guys.
Don't worry, Nekomata. Even if public security hadn't intervened, he was no match for the cunning hares.
Even though it was you who got it wrong to begin with, we're somewhat responsible as well. How about we give you a small discount on your family heirloom commission? Anyway, let's put this aside for now. First things first, we have to get that train and evacuate the residents out of here. Okay, let's go. Guys, we're near the train. Our objective is simple. Take out the guards, seize the train, and head on out.
Roger that.
I think the pressure is getting to Ambi. She's lost her mind.
Not quite. I'm guessing she's humming background music to match the atmosphere. Must have learned it from another movie.
Enough with the soundtrack, Anby. Everyone knows how important this next fight is. Proxy, we'll leave driving the train to you. How are preparations on your side?
I'm ready and waiting.
It's rare to see you this pumped up, Wise. Go for it.
Then, let's go! We'll catch them off guard.
Don't even think about it.
The train is just ahead. Let's move.
The train's right there, and there aren't many guards.
The train can't leave the platform in this direction. We need to find a way to turn it around first.
Makes sense. That way we can take off immediately after seizing the train, and we won't need to worry about reinforcements.
I have mapped out the route for you.
Let's go to the first console.
Who are you?
Take them out before they call for help. Billy, go do some repairs.
Watch out!
The console is just up ahead.
So there's another console behind that train.
We can use it to move the wheel.
Let's hurry over there.
Do you know why that train moved just now? You must have messed with the console
Good.
again.
Seems they didn't notice.
bullets never lose sight of their target.
Neat and tidy! What's this? Time to repop. What's this?
You ready?
Moving up. Thunder! Time to act.
What are you waiting for? To catch a bullet?
Preparing takedown. Just leave it to me. Let me give you a little treat, like this. I'm coming.
My bullets never lose sight of their target.
Maybe then.
The wheel's stuck because of all that stuff.
Ugh, what a pain.
Don't worry. I can sneak over there and take care of it.
Wait, this isn't right. Why is the wheel
Alright,
moving
guys.
too?
This is the final fight.
These beautiful hands. They're clearly only suitable for high reward, low risk work.
We're under attack!
Come on, let's make this quick. It's no good surrendering. Move it. Gotta run. Get it.
What are you waiting for? To catch a bullet? Don't worry. Everyone will get their share. Don't move! In my sights!
Roger. Make up. Behave now. I'm coming.
Short stuff! You heartless piece of garbage! Give it up!
Nekomata, take him with us. Anvi and Billy have gone to the driver's compartment. Proxy, let the residents know to be waiting at the platform.
You plan to use the train to transport the residents? No way! Absolutely not! If they get out, they'll talk to the press, and Vision and I will be done for! I don't care what it takes! Just stop this thing at once!
Warning. The planned route has been disconnected. Railroad damage from small explosives detected. Plan failed.
What? Nicole, this isn't good! Something happened to the tracks!
No way.
Director Perlman, sir, don't worry. I've blown up the only railroad route leading to New Eridu. They can't get out.
No way!
You fool! You were supposed to blow it up after we've evacuated! Look what you've done! Residents can't get out, but now neither can we!
Nicole, this isn't good. Enemy reinforcements have surrounded us. What should we do? Damn it. Take the pipsqueak. Let's pull back into the train first.
Come in, Director Perlman. Unknown intruders attacked near the train. We've suffered some losses. But rest assured, in terms of numbers and supplies, we maintain the advantage. The intruders retreated into the train. Please advise, should we begin an all-out assault? Director Perlman, requesting orders.
Don't storm in! I'm inside! These bastards! I mean, the ladies and gentlemen from the Cunning Hands have me trapped in here! Stand down! Do you hear me? Stand down! If I'm harmed, the corporation will hold you all responsible!
This dude has his uses after all.
They won't make any sudden moves. But unfortunately, we can't go anywhere either.
Right. The tracks are gone. And even with the train, we can't get everyone out of the hollow now. Is it the end of the line? Hey! Now isn't the time to be laughing!
No, I wasn't laughing at you. I happened to find it. During the fighting. My family heirloom.
That's you with...
That's right. I lied to you. I'm not the Red Fang Gang's enemy, but one of the orphans who used to live near Canvas Street that they adopted. The Red Fang Gang used to have ideals. They all wanted to protect their home. But as you've heard, eventually things got bad. And I broke away from the gang, no matter how disappointed I was in the Red Fang Gang. Silver took me in. The Red Fang, after hearing you led Silver into the hollow and killed him. I came into the dead-end hollow looking for revenge. But you're not exactly what I expected. Not only did you save the kid, you even stayed, without a single complaint, after hearing a Vision's plan. And now that I know Silver's death wasn't your fault, I have no reason to want revenge! The Red Fang Gang betrayed their promise and abandoned the people they were supposed to protect. As a former member of the gang, I can't let that happen again. I've made up my mind. I'm gonna go negotiate with Vision. Don't worry. With Perlman as a bargaining chip, plus my identity as a member of the Red Fang Gang, things will work out.
Miss Client! Nakamata! Hey! Come back!
Nakamata! Nakamata! Envy! Billy! Open the door!
We can't, boss! It's too tough! Perlman's people must have reinforced the doors and windows in the car!
Damn it! Shh! Listen. There are people talking outside.
I've made myself clear, haven't I? Now, I'm gonna take your boss with me on foot through the hollow to New Eridu to negotiate with your command center. At the same time, all your men, all of you, will stop blocking the residents and leave with me. So, if you don't want anything bad to happen to your boss, you better find him an anti-corruption device. And the fastest route through the hollow. Nicole!
Wait!
Son of a... Getting through the door took too long. Nekomata and Perlman have already gone into the hollow!
Fairy, give me Nekomata's location.
Client location found. Based on her current route, she will be arriving at the hollow exit in 30 minutes.
So there's no way to stop her?
No way! We can't leave saving the residents to Nekomata alone. If Vision is willing to resort to something so underhanded, they won't be easy to deal with. But our plan with the train failed, so how are we gonna get the residents out? They don't have any aptitude for ether. If only there was a way to give corruption resistance to everyone at once!
I'm sorry, Nicole. I like where your head's at, but it's just not possible.
Hey, Wise, I just thought of something. Maybe we can shake things up a bit. It might just be crazy enough to work.
I get it. Good idea. It could be dangerous, but it's the only way.
What do you mean? Nicole, Canvas Street and New Eridu aren't that far apart as the crow flies. It's getting through the dead-end hollow that takes so long. If we can shrink the hollow and gain access to the exposed roads, we can get the residents out in one go.
Yeah! Then there's a chance! We're good at taking out ethereals.
But to reduce the size of the hollow, we'd have to eliminate approximately 3,000 of them.
Ugh.
Under certain circumstances, the ether activity of certain giant individuals can reach or even exceed the equivalent of thousands of your standard ethereals. You've probably guessed by now. I mean the dead-end butcher.
That massive guy? He's way too big, however you look at it. If something goes wrong, I won't get to see Monica tomorrow night.
We alone certainly aren't a match for it. But don't forget, Vision left quite a few weapons lying around.
We can help ourselves to some of their ether explosives.
So that's it. We use the explosives to take out the dead-end butcher. It's like you said. A pretty crazy idea. But we don't have time to think about it. Let's get to work.
Let's split up from here. Wise, you control Eos and stay here to load the nearby explosives onto the train.
And we'll go check out the big guy in his lair and keep him busy while you bring in the explosives.